guys, I did say I would do a video on how to read Heikin-Ashi candles and how to use them effectively. The next few minutes will show you exactly how to read and how to use them.
How to read Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. These are just illustrations. What you would tend to see on a strong bull trend is all the Heikin-Ashi candles in a nice line, flat bottoms, and wicks to the top side. When we're looking at a strong downtrend or a bearish trend, then we have the flat tops here and the market coming down like so. And then when we see a trend stalling, when the wicks are to the top and to the bottom side, you call them large, people call them shadows, I call them wicks, it's all the same thing. And really, the secret in the Heikin-Ashi candle really is that they have a noise cancelling filter. In other words, when the markets are trending, and you can just see this illustration here, on normal candlesticks, when the selling pressure is actually down, it provides a down pressure picture rather than red, green, red, green, red, green. It cancels and it filters the market so you don't get worried about, is it going short, is it trending long? It takes an average of the previous candles and projects it forward, either going up or going down. Now, here is the formula. Now, here's the candles. The candlesticks, there are, for the basis of trading, there are really 1, 2, 3 different types of candle. That's all you need to worry about. The favored or strongest candle are candles that have a flat bottom or they have a flat top if they are bearish. Now, a bullish candle, a green candle, shows that the market sets off straight away with no resistance. Market is immediately accepting the price going up, and the market moves up as a high test, drops back down with a close here. And on the bearish, the market immediately accepts the price as the highest point here and runs down to the lowest point here and then closes on a flat here. So you can see a strong Heikin-Ashi candle is flat bottomed, going long, flat bottomed, going short. These are perfect candles. And these are the things that you're really, as a trader, always looking up for. This is known as a T1 or a type 1 candle. This is the other candle shapes that we're looking for as traders. This would be a type 2 candle, and this would be a type 3 candle. Now, the type 2 candle is a candle that has a body longer than the wick, the upper wick and the lower wick. And that is still a very good candle. It indicates a really good bullish trend still and a really good bearish trend with only a small wick. Wicks have to be smaller than the bodies of the candles. Now, this is a type 2. The type 1 with a flat bottom usually is when the market's really, really trending and really pushing off. And those are the candles that you're looking for. And a type 2 are still strong candles where you've got the momentum. So that's really, really good. And that's the second grade you're looking for. And the third grade here, the type 3 candle, is a candle that you really don't want to see or you don't want to trade. That's when you have a wick or a shadow, as they call them here. When that is larger than the body of the candle, that's indicating the market is slowing down and it's big indecision, and you do not want to take a trade on an indecisive move in the market. So those are the three types of candles we're going to be talking about, and we're going to look at how to trade those. So here is the formula. If you want to have a look at the formula, then please do. I'll leave that on for a couple of seconds so you can have a look at that if you want to stop the video and write it all down. But for the people that are interested in what the average price is, what the midpoint is, what the max, what's the minimum, then here's a chance. So over to the chart now. Now, this is a Heikin-Ashi chart, a black background, so hopefully the illustrations and explanations are a little bit clearer. So let's get into it. So you can see all these green candles here in a row. You can see how these flat bottoms are showing the market really moving off. You can see we have type 2 candles here showing themselves here, and then a type 3 candle here with the wicks going to the top side and the bottom side. So there's a type 3 there, very small body here, and that's a candle to personally ignore. So we've got green candles going up, red candles coming down, and in the mix of it, we've got indecision candles, like so. There's indecision candles and more indecision candles here, just to give you an idea of those are the things you want to avoid in the market. When you're trading, these flat bottoms here, these type 1s here, are the perfect storm for going long and the perfect storm for going short. Now, they're the things that you are looking for. You can also look for type 2 candles, and those are type 2 candles that have a wick to the downside as well as to the top side, but the bodies need to be larger than the wick. This one, for instance, here just is on the balance, so you wouldn't have that. This one here, for instance, that is an indecision candle. It's an indecision candle because the body is much smaller than the wick. So there's another one here on the bearish side, and another one here on the bearish side for illustration. There's a couple more here on the bullish side, and you can just go and pick them out. So practice looking at and finding where these indecision points in the market are that you don't want to be looking at and taking trades off. You just do not. They're type 3s, and we don't want to be bothered with those. Type 1s are the best. For the purpose of Heikin-Ashi trading, we say that this bottom is the open, the flat bottom, and this is the high test. This is a type 1 candle, and this is the close. Okay, very, very important. So this is the open and bottom. That is the high, and this is the close. Right, if you look at the formula, going back to this type 1 candle, the actual formula would be the bottom or the low there, the open, which would be an average of the previous candle, would be here, and then the close would be here, and the high would be here. But for the purpose of Heikin-Ashi trading, we call this the open because it's easier to see, easier to spot. Okay, we're not really bothered about where the actual open is. We're just interested on where the trend is going, because we want to trade with the trend, and that's the most important thing. So these type 1 candles, again, perfect. Type 1 candles, type 2 candles, and as you can see, when we start, the market starts to hesitate, we get larger wicks or we get smaller bodies. When we have a large body like this, the size of that body, in any time frame, be it 1 minute or 1 hour or 4 hours, that indicates there's a lot of people participating in the market and there is a big volume. We've got a very large body. Those are very powerful candles. As you get indecision in the market, or when the market starts to slow down, you can see the body sizes close significantly, and then you start to see rejection wicks. These are wicks that the market comes up and then the market is pushed back down. And that's due to the volume slowing down, usually people selling. So you need to keep an eye on the size of the body and the size of the wick. When we move up here, for instance, we then start to see a rejection to the, we see the market having a wick to the downside. This is pressure of sellers coming in, trying to push this low, and people are still trying to push high and selling, and the body is small. So we've got less people in the market participating on the bullish side, people rejecting the top side, and bear sellers trying to push the market down, but that's been rejected. So the type 1 is good. Type 2, not so good. And type 3, avoid at all costs. Now, those are the main things you need to always look out for. If we have a type 3, which is like so, when we've got a wick rejection to the top and to the bottom, but it is green, then this obviously means it's a positive candle, and it's likely, not definite, but likely to be followed by a green candle going positive. But it is your watch out. Like here, a type 3 bearish candle, it's red. It's likely, but not guaranteed, to trade to the downside. What these are signs of indecision, and you need to recognize the indecision and not trade when we've got large wicks. Now, candles on their own are great. You don't need anything else. The candles, you need to recognize the candles. Trade when they got the flat tops coming down, or trade with the flat bottoms going up. A type 2 tells you the momentum is still there, but be careful, things are slowing down. And as soon as the wicks start getting larger than the body, then that's telling you that there's a problem and some indecision. Now, a little tip when you're looking at Heikin-Ashi candles is put in exponential moving average with it. And that really makes the combination very powerful. The moving average we use is the 9 EMA. I will just put that on a chart and you can see how the candles look in relation to the 9 EMA. We use the 9 EMA, very powerful for day trading. It closely tracks the moving average of the price. So when we're looking at a trend, we're looking at the 200 EMA on the 4 hour, as you know, the 200 EMA on the 1 hour, and then that is trend. We then use 9 EMA to track the price action. So what I mean by price action is at the current time, at the time that we're actually trading, we're looking for the candles to be closing. If you want to go bullish, you want the candles to be closing above the 9 EMA. So you're looking for the candles here to be tracking above this 9 EMA here. That's what we're looking for. That's the ideal storm. And if we're going short, then we want the candles to be tracking under the 9 EMA. The other thing that makes it even more powerful is, I'll just put this up for one moment, is a 200 EMA. So there's a 200 EMA, even at this time scale. That's telling me that whilst we can trade to the top side, the preferred trading side would be on the downside because it's tracking under the trend, even though the trend is your friend at 1 hour and 4 hour. If you can get everything aligned, then that's absolutely perfect. But the trend is your friend on 1 hour and 4 hour. I just thought I'd add that in as an extra little tip. So the things that are always the same is when you are going up, that the high point is always the same as normal candles. When we're coming down, the low is always the same. And when we trade, we either trade a break up of the high or a break down of the low. So that's the same as a normal candle. All we observe is take the noise out so we can actually take the fog away and see clarity on what's happening with the trend. So those are the Heikin-Ashi candles. We have type 1s with flat bottoms. We have type 2s that are saying it's still okay, but be careful. And then we've got type 3s, which is keep away from them completely. There is normal candles. So you've got red, green, red, red, green, red, green, red, green. And yeah, you could get worried about the odd red candle popping in. But if you look at Heikin-Ashi, a smooth momentum forward-looking candle, then it changes the picture completely to all greens. It stops you having the indecision on, oh, there's a red candle, oh, there's another red candle. Stay in until the market tells you with Heikin-Ashi candles that you shouldn't be in. And this candle here would be the first candle that tells you, this candle here would be the first candle to say watch out, and then this candle is, well, maybe get out completely.
Well, I hope that video was useful, and if you have any questions at all, put them in the comments down below. I answer all the comments. Cheers, guys.